LG's new G6 has undergone a major makeover. It's got an all-glass design with a gorgeous screen and barely any bezels, which makes this all the more painful. The price of beauty? More surfaces to break if you drop your phone. And not all surfaces on the G6 are made equal. The curved glass panel on the back is made from the strongest Gorilla Glass 5, but the front, which is the most important, is made of Gorilla Glass 3. How does this 4-year-old glass stand up to our tests? You be the judge. Our first test was inspired by an actual event. I flipped the phone on a cement surface while shooting our pre-production unit and somehow managed to crack the screen. To test if it was a fluke, we recreated the scenario using a brand new G6. Same surface, different phone. Let's assess the damage. It looks like it passed our first test. No visible damage on the screen, not cracked, not even a scratch actually. So for our next test, we're gonna increase the risk level and take it to the streets. Next up, we wanted to mimic the more likely scenario of a phone dropping onto the sidewalk from your purse or pant pocket. The drop height, 3 feet. That one sounded like it may have caused a little more damage. Let's take a look at the screen. Oh, there's a few scuffs on the side. It's cracked. There is a small hairline fracture across the entire screen. If you look at the border at the bezel over here, you can start to see where it cracks and goes all the way to the opposite side. So we broke the main screen, which is probably the one you care about most, but since the back is still intact, we're going to continue with our testing. This time, we wanted to see what would happen if you accidentally dropped the phone while taking a picture. We set the drop height at 5 feet or about eye level onto a stone floor. So the front screen was already broken, no surprise that it continued to break, and now we have spider webs, but the back, which is what we are actually testing, sustained no visible damage except for a slight little dent on this corner, but that's about it. The actual glass is still fine. Let's see if the back holds up to our final test. I really hope this never happens to you, but in the unfortunate event that you forget your phone on top of the car while fumbling for your keys, might be in for a nasty fall onto asphalt. We'll use 5 feet 10 inches for this test. This time it landed back down, so yeah, it is completely shattered from the front and now also from the back. Definitely did not survive the car drop, but then again, that was pretty ambitious. There's spider webs everywhere, and the front continued to crack even more, even though most of the impact was sustained on the back. Based solely on our unscientific results, it would appear that the front screen is more susceptible to cracks than the back. But take it with a grain of salt. Each drop is different and the outcome is unpredictable. So it would be nearly impossible to determine the exact breaking point of this phone. But put a case on the G6 for some peace of mind, and if you identify with any one of these scenarios, protect that screen above all.